Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much guys for coming back. My name is Cynthia. If you're watching me for the first time, you're highly welcome. To my returning subscribers, you guys are absolutely welcome. In today's video, we're going to be making this front shoulder flare dress or circle dress. It's not a full flare. I'll be using 4.5 yards of crepe fabric for this tutorial. We start by folding our fabric. So I'll turn the fabric to the wrong side. I folded my fabric into this way. I'll be cutting out the front and the back together. I don't want the flare to be too full. I'm using a different method for this. So I will grab my fabric from here. I will take it like so. It depends on how full you want it to be. The more you fold it, the more fuller effect you get. So I think I'm okay with this. You see the way I fold it? It's a triangle anyway, but it's not that full. So we'll go ahead and take our measurement. When you fold it like this, you measure it and make sure it's up to the length you are looking for. I'll be using black fabric for the cape. So we'll go ahead and place the measurement. The shoulder measurement I'm working with is 15 inches. Divided by 2 is 7.5 inches. So I will go to this side. I will look for where 7.5 inches fall into. This is 7.5 inches. I will mark it here. I'll place the neckline. I'm taking 3 inches for the wideness of the neck and 4 inches for the neck depth. I'm marking the same neckline for the front and back. So I'll go ahead and connect it. I will go to this place and mark 1 inch for shoulder slope. I will connect the shoulder slope to the neckline. The fabric is a little bit slippery, I have to be careful. Right from this shoulder slope, I will take half of the armhole measurement. The round armhole measurement is 16 inches. Divided by 2 is 8 inches. Mark 8 inches here. So right on this 8 inches, I will still place the shoulder measurement here, which is 7.5 inches. I'll make a straight line here. So this is now the chest line. I'll go ahead and place the bust measurement here. The bust measurement is 42 inches. Divided by 4 is 10.5 inches. I will add 1 inch for sewing allowance and 1 inch for ease. When folding it, always make sure this place is wide enough to accommodate your bust measurement. So I'll place 12.5 inches here. I have exactly 12.5 inches. So I'll mark it here. I will make a straight line here. Because this side, one side will be open, I am supposed to mark 9 inches for the armhole. So I reduce it to 8 inches. I'll look for the midpoint of this armhole. The midpoint is 4 inches. I'll make a curve here. I will go inside by 1/2 inch. This is the front armhole, this is the back armhole. So I will connect it like so. So we go ahead and then take the length of the dress. The dress length is 61 inches plus sewing allowance. I'll place my tape here and take 61 inches round. I'll mark 61 inches round. My tape will be here, so I'll place it like so, take 61 inches round. This 61 inches. So I'm still marking 61 inches. Connect it. This line here is 61 inches. So I will go ahead and cut it out. I will cut the bottom part first before cutting out the upper part. So I'll go ahead and cut out the upper part. First I'll cut out the neckline. Out. So we go ahead and open it up because we're cutting out one shoulder. I'll make a notch here. So we'll be cutting out one side of the shoulder. Before you cut it out, you make sure the right side are facing each other, so that by the time you sew it, it will be on one side. So what we are going to do is to measure here. I will come down 2 inches from the neckline, take it from here and bring it to this part. So I'll go to the neckline. This is the midpoint of the neckline. I will come down 2 inches from the neckline. So I will go inside by 1/2 inch here because I don't want the shoulder on this side to be too wide. I'll go inside by 1/2 inch. I went inside by 1/2 inch. I will take it right from here to meet these 2 inches. From these 2 inches, I'll bring it down to this side. So we'll be cutting this out. So this is my sewing allowance. I'll mark 1/2 inch for the sewing allowance first. I will join this one shoulder first before attaching the cape to it. So I'll be adding about 3 to 4 inches cape around the shoulder. So I'll measure it right from here and use it to cut out the cape. So I have 21 inches here. 21 inches on this side and 21 inches on the other side. That is 42 inches. So I will be adding this black. This is not even up to 1/2 yards of fabric. I'll be using this for this cape. So I will be using it for this little cape here. I've measured the neckline and I have 42 2 inches. I will divide the 42 inches by 3.14 because I'll be cutting out half circle. 42 divided by 3.14 is 13.3. I'll round it to 13.5. So I'll fold my fabric like so. I'll fold it into two like so. This is the satin fabric. So I will turn it to this side. I will take the measurement right from this angle. So this is like a triangle. I will measure 13.5 round. So this is where we attach to the neckline. So right from here, I will take the lines of the cape. So I will take 3 inches, add 1 inch to it, that's 4 inches, because I will use half inch to join the upper part and hem the bottom with half inch. So I'll mark 4 inches round. Go ahead and cut it out. So we'll be cutting out the sleeve. We'll be cutting out just one sleeve. I'll fold my fabric into two. So the sleeve is starting from here. The sleeve length is 24 inches. I'll add 1 inch for elastic and then 1 inch for sewing allowance. Yeah, that's 26 inches. Eight inches is half of the round armhole. Because I'll be making little pleats here, I will add about 5 inches to it. The round sleeve is 8 inches, divided by 2 is 4 inches. I'll add 1 inch for sewing allowance. I'll add about 2.5 inches to it, because I'll be adding elastic to this down part. So right from here, I will come down by 4 inches. I will take it like so. So I will curve it from here like so, then take it down. I'll go ahead and cut it out. So we are done cutting out everything. We'll go ahead and put the fabric together. We'll start with the dress. So I'll go ahead and use half inch to sew the shoulder here and use 1 inch to sew this side. I'm only sewing one side. This side is the side that we attach the sleeve. So this is the cut shoulder. I will leave this side on sew because I'm going to be attaching the cape before joining the other sides together. I will also hem the bottom of the cape. So guys, I'm done sewing the shoulder and the one side. So this is one side of the shoulder. This is the side I sew. So this is the other side. I also hem the bottom of the cape. I will go ahead and attach it to the neckline. So I will open up the neckline. I will turn the neckline to the wrong side. I will make sure the right side of the cape is facing the wrong side of the dress. So I'll place it like so. I will stitch this round the neckline. So I will stitch it around the neckline with 1/2 inch. So guys, I finished attaching the cape to the neckline. So I made a notch here, flimp it to the right side, and gave it a good press. So it's forming shape already. So I will turn it again to the wrong side so we can stitch up this side. So remember, we only join the other side. So I will join this side with 1 inch. So I will stitch the side of the sleeve. After I've done that, I will turn the sleeve to the right side and fold 1 inch inside. So I will fold it with 1 inch, fold 1/4 inch inside and stitch it round. So this is where I'm going to insert the elastic. I will leave 1 inch open. That is where the elastic will go through. So guys, I'm done joining the sides together. This is the bottom part. I use a 1/2 inch to hem the bottom part. I've also joined the sleeve together. This is the sleeve cap. I just made a little gather here. So this is my elastic case. What we are going to do is to attach the sleeve to the dress. I will turn the dress to the wrong side. I will tuck the sleeve inside, right side facing right side. Match the side seam together and use 1/2 inch to attach the sleeve to the armhole. I'll finish attaching the sleeve to the dress. So we'll go ahead and insert the elastic to the sleeve. I have about 7 inches elastic here. I will use my safety pin to insert it. To pass it through this 1 inch I left unsewed. I will use a zigzag stitch to stitch the elastic. It's either I knot the elastic or stitch it up with a zigzag stitch and stitch up this 1 inch I left unsewed. We have come to the end of today's tutorial. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're here for the first time. I will see you guys in my next one. Love you all. Bye.